How's it going? I'm a little out of practice. It's been a few years since I've done this, but you might hear my son in the background. It's 2 in the morning, and so of course he's still awake. That's his nature. We just make do with it. Some days are good days, other days are not, but he's a happy kid, so that's all that matters. Even if we're not all sleeping like we should. But anyway, I just decided to do a little bit of this vlogging thing again. Before I was doing mainly cross stitch focused, and whilst I'm still doing that cross stitching, I don't want that to be the main focus of what I talk about, because there's other things I'd like to talk about. Come here. There's other things I'd like to talk about, and I don't want to be like, oh, I can't talk about that because it's not cross stitch. And I don't want to make 20 different YouTube channels to cover a bunch of different thought processes. Here's my son. I haven't seen him for a while either. He still isn't speaking. Hi. Say hi. He's 4 years old. He says some words. Yeah, I'm making a video. He says some words, but mostly he doesn't. He just kind of babbles and makes his own words up, but he understands us. And it's odd because he'll follow directions and understand things that we're saying, but he can't understand concepts like when a phone battery dies and that you have to charge a phone to be able to use it again. He doesn't understand that, or that he has to leave the phone in the plug for it to charge. Like, that has caused many arguments with him. It doesn't sink into his head that the phones are battery powered. Like, the concept of batteries and what they do and how they operate just elude him. So, but he can tell us when he's hungry or if he wants his drink filled. He's not potty trained yet, so that's our big goal. That'd be great if we could get that done this year. But anyway, his is Lincoln, for anyone who's forgotten. Any of you that are new or haven't seen him for a while and forgot his name, but he's my youngest. I have 4. The other 3 are all kind of doing their own things. They're all, like, my oldest is 22, and I have a 16, almost 17-year-old, and a 15-year-old. So they all have boyfriends or girlfriends, respectively, and friend circles, and they're kind of just doing their own things. So you won't see much of them. You want to take a sip of that? I still work as a nurse. I work in hospice, so I deal with the dying. So I might talk about that sometimes, if there's anything interesting. I had to delete a bunch of apps to free up some video space, because I haven't made some videos in a while, but I had a lot of useless apps, so that's fine. Anyway, so I do want to talk about cross-stitch progress, what I'm doing with cross-stitching. I have 21 projects right now, so I got a lot to talk about. Some new ones, some old ones, some ones I finished that I can share. I'm not going to make a big to-do. I thought about just posting something every day, which is ambitious, but if I get into the habit of it, it won't be too hard to do. And like I said, not every day is going to be cross-stitch. I'd like to talk about my deep thoughts on the world and things I know. I'd like to talk about my other interests, like journaling, my job, like hospice, working in hospice, and how I feel about people that are dying, things I come across there. I don't know, just whatever tickles my fancy. I figure I'll just make a video whenever I feel called to. So, anyway, but for today, it's going to be cross stitch. So, tonight I was working on Whitsun, which is by Long Dog Sampler. And, I have been working on this since 2020 or 2021, the end of 2020, into 2021. I plan on finishing it this year. I've done all the outline work because this particular pattern, everything is outlined in black and then shaded in. So I've done all the outline work. It is 1/1, 28 count. And I'm starting to do the coloring process. So this is where we're at right now. At a distance. So, like I said, this is, it looks, I'll have to reverse the image so you can see it, read it. But this is all black, and then I started to put the color in. So the only places I've colored is here, is gray. And then I started doing some of the spikes up here. And then this red on these spires. All 4 of those. I did those last night. I did 560 stitches last night, and then today I did 409. I just stitched here and did 409 stitches. So that is that. I'm going to reverse myself back. Magic. This evening, my husband had eye surgery. He had a cataract removed in June, and they put a new lens on his eye. So he's resting. It's kind of why I'm talking so quietly, because he's in the other room. But yeah, he's resting, and it's kind of a low-key night. But I have a huge work day tomorrow, so I'm going to try to get this little boy off to bed. But I'm excited to be back. I'm going to post every day just because I feel like I like to watch people. I like to watch people every day. I enjoy coming home and watching the YouTubers I know that will be there. And I like that routine, so I think it's fair. If there's anybody that wants to commit to watching what I'm doing, what I have to say, then I should say it every day and be here every day, so you have something to do every day or something to look forward to. So that's what we're going to do, and we'll see how it goes. I'll give it a couple months and see how I feel, but I won't vanish again, okay? I promise. No more vanishing. No more vanishing. All right.